It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You have arrived on a Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and I've got just one that everybody seems to love and vibe with today. The song is Don't Fear the Reaper, and the band is Blue Öyster Cult. Now you might be asking yourself, Doug, have you really not heard this? And of course, I would say, yes, I have heard this. And it's not just the Saturday Night Live skit that made me aware of it. I have heard the tune, but, I occasionally do these episodes with songs that I am familiar with. But I will tell you, every single time I do this, where I do a read-in and I do an intentional listen, and I'm really listening for how the harmonies go and how the lyrics fit into everything, I always learn something new. So I am eager to look at Don't Fear the Reaper from Blue Öyster Cult. It comes from recommendation from our friend Pam. Thank you, Pam. And this one is from Agents of Fortune, which is Blue Öyster Cult's fourth album, which was released in 1976. And interestingly enough, this was the only single that was released from the album, and it became their highest charting hit, and I think it remains their big calling card as a band. So this one was written by the lead guitarist Donald Buck Dharma Roser, and he also provides the lead singing on this track. I read that he was pondering what would happen if he were to die at an early age, and he was thinking about mortality, and so he writes this song about the inevitability of death, about our own mortality, and about the foolishness of living in fear of that. So we get Don't Fear the Reaper. I am eager to listen to this, y'all. So we've got Eric Bloom on guitar and backing vocals. Donald Buck Dharma Roser is on guitar and lead vocals. Alan Lanier is on keyboards and guitar. Joe Bouchard is on the bass, and Albert Bouchard is on the drums and percussion and on that trademark cowbell. So let's take a look to Don't Fear the Reaper from Blue Öyster Cult. Here we go. Right. So off they go, and it's A minor, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Going back and forth, right? All our times have come here, but now they're gone. Just parallel chords from 1 down to flat 7, down to flat 6, and then right back up. And the note that keeps coming in, bum, 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 that's a G subtonic is on that key. Right? Back to the riff. That G that's being repeated just plays with every single one of those chords as they move, and it provides that glue that binds that whole riff together. Really important note. Valentine is done. Here but now they're gone, and he's talking about Romeo and Juliet. I never really picked up on that. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Together in eternity. And he's talking about 40,000 men and women every day who around the world are dying. It's grossly underestimated, right? So he's like, it happens every day. Baby, I'm your man. Hang? Okay.
Hang on a second.
Okay, I gotta stop it. Megan is here.
You need to stop for a second.
Yeah.
I I think you had a good take going there, but in all honesty, I think you could use more air drumming.
Why? Oh, more air drumming?
Yeah. This time, when you do this, I want you to really explore the space. I mean, just really explore the space with the air drumming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, you're really gonna want that air drumming.
Okay.
I gotta have more air drumming, Doug.
Okay. I would be doing myself a disservice. I'd be doing every member of Helvering's army a disservice if I didn't perform the hell out of this reaction.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more air drumming.
More air drumming. All right, Megan's asking for more air drumming, y'all. I need to keep going. Off we go. But it's something I haven't figured out yet. Now. I don't remember this part. Yeah. He's still going. That's flat 6. Up to flat 7. Disappeared, curtains flew, and then he appeared. What's he talking about? Don't fear the Reaper, y'all. You know what that cowbell might be? It's the inevitability of time. It's ticking away. Big time riff, isn't it? And it's gonna fade out. Such a fun tune. About mortality. Such a groovy tune. And he's talking about the inevitability of death. And of dying young. Classic tune. Yeah, he's writing about that mortality, that inevitability of us no longer being here. But what he's really interested in, I think, is eternal love. His inclusion of Romeo and Juliet in the lyrics at the time led some people to read into this a sort of like murder-suicide pact, such as what happened in the story, spoiler alert, of Romeo and Juliet. But instead, I think he was describing a couple who just simply yearned to be together forever, including in the afterlife. And I think that because I found a quote, and he said, I felt that I had just achieved some kind of resonance with the psychology of people when I came up with that. I was actually kind of appalled when I first realized that some people were seeing it as an advertisement for suicide, or something that was not my intention at all. It is like not to be afraid of death as opposed to actively bringing about, right? It's basically a love song where the love transcends the actual physical existence of the partners, and what a love we can aspire to have, right? So, of course, we had a little fun with a take on that Saturday Night Live skit, the famous sketch from April of 2000 that featured Will Ferrell and Christopher Walken and some other folks, and it was this fictionalized version of the recording process of this song, and it's one of my favorite. It's one of the best, one of the funniest, one of the most quoted SNL sketches, I think, of all time. So, you know, if Will Ferrell can play the cowbell, then I can play the air drums, and we can all have a little bit of fun with it. So it was great to get back to this song. I never really put together all that it was talking about in there. The Romeo and Juliet thing in the middle of it, I never really realized. But yeah, don't fear the Reaper, y'all. Live life. Carpe diem, I think, is what the message is. And it's a great song from Blue Öyster Cult that remains a classic to this day. So thanks, Pam, for recommending this. Thanks, Megan, for encouraging me to get my air drumming out of the air kit and get it going. Although I think I may have ruined a shoulder. I think I need to go to the bullpen and rest up a little bit. Fun to always check out music from Blue Öyster Cult. Thanks, y'all, for being with me today, and we will see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.